I'm just saying that sometimes I can't tell when a memory comes up if it was like real
Or a dream.
or a dream. I can't place where I saw it, but I saw it.
Yeah, was it
So-
real or was it in your
Right.
dreams?
So it was
Right.
it was a dream, and my brain is recalling the dreams
Yeah, as if it was
if
reality.
it was reality.
That's weird.
And it's been happening since my brain's getting nice and greasy
Ooh.
from all
Your
those
fish oils.
from the fish oils and
Yeah.
all the other stuff that helps, like an extra creatine. It's been happening since I've been lubing up my brain.
Welcome back to Barely Behaving with Becky and Jason. We're talking about brain lube, apparently.
Yeah, my brain's been getting lubed by all those supplements that help your body.
You know, I haven't tried the fish oil because I'm afraid of the taste and then like the later on burping. So, you know, like if you burp later and it's like, oh,
Well, first of all, they're lemon flavored.
is that a lie? Is
No,
it still?
but the secret is that I keep it in the refrigerator
Where'd you get the secret? You made it up?
from Gary Brecka,
Okay. So you saw it
from a legitimate source.
All right. I don't know if you made it up.
So he said, put it in. He says, if you have problems with the burping or the aftertaste once you take stuff, put them in the refrigerator and get them cold.
Did you try both ways? Did you try the
I
regular
have,
and the
I have.
fridge?
And when you burp it up, it's like, oh, I don't want to burp again.
Yeah.
But when they're cold, if I burp, it tastes like I just like had some lemon water.
Because we don't eat fish here.
No.
So this
Well,
no. This shit's clean.
well,
Ew.
it's clean.
Don't even
It's clean, but you said we don't eat fish here.
right. We don't eat fish.
We eat beaver.
We
We
don't do anything
we don't
like
do
that.
any of that. Oh, okay.
We don't eat fish that you buy at the grocery store.
Clam.
We don't eat fish.
Like real fish.
Real fish.
Real
like with
fish.
eyeballs and gills.
Eyeballs. I've seen eyeballs and gills.
And a tail.
Oh, tail. I get
Anyway,
you.
we don't eat that. So for me, seafood, anything like that, the
doesn't-
smell is so potent to me because we don't eat it. I'm
There's
not
no
used to
smell.
smelling that.
There's no smell.
How many do you take?
One.
A day?
Just it. That's it.
So I should try it. Is it
I'm
gonna
not saying for you to try it.
grease me up?
I'm just telling you it's going to take a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden the lucid dreams.
You know, I've been looking at those Alice mushrooms, the chocolates.
Yeah.
There's all different kinds. There's one for focus. There's one for like to chill out, to be like sociable, which I don't have a problem with.
Right.
You might need that. And then there's one for sex that gets you all roused up.
Roused up.
Yep. And then there's one more, and I can't remember what it is. There's 4 of them, but I'm intrigued by the chocolate and that like for me, like it's the focus and attention that I would like.
Well, my problem
see
is
if
that
works.
they tried that chocolate thing with like the legalized
Oh, the marijuana.
marijuana, and I ate one. I was like, then I ate 2,
Oh no.
then I ate 3, and I ate 4. I had 4 of them.
Uh-huh. And they're small.
And they're small,
little.
and there's a
Yeah.
reason, because I was like, oh, that was pretty good. And I went down the 4, and I was like, psst, psst. I don't worry about that. Oh, it kicked in about an hour and a half later.
Okay.
And it was just like the slightest head move was like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah, it was not.
That was a long time ago that you tried that.
It was not like I was not good. There was 2 kinds. Like when Tim was talking to me, the doctor,
Your doctor. Okay.
my doctor, he was like, okay, so there's 2 kinds. There's one that's like more psychedelic, and there's one more like
Relax.
sleepy. I
Yeah.
want to go to sleep kind, and then there's one in the middle that's like a mixture of them both.
Okay.
So I got all 3. And when I took the sleepy one, I would sit down here and I would be out while you were putting the kids to sleep. I out like a light, like like it didn't like I was like, I guess you're supposed to take those like 20, 30 minutes before you go to sleep. I was just like, I even want to ease into it. You know, like alcohol is like
Sure,
kind of.
let me do like an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
like
before,
and
sure.
you ease right in. No, I was just like sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, I'm tired of shit. Oh, the eyes get real heavy, and all of a sudden I'm like, gunk, out.
Now, how did you feel in the morning after that? Kind of stuff.
Uh,
And did you also have weird dreams with that too?
0 dreams.
No dreams.
No, wait a minute. That's a no. Yes, with the
Because you
with,
slept so fucking hard.
no,
you
the
couldn't-
CBD was 0 dreams,
Yeah.
but waking up in the morning, it kind of had like a little bit of a a dullness. I did not like the fog
Yeah, in the
that
morning.
I got. Like, it wasn't an alcoholic fog, like waking up. It was just like,
You weren't fresh.
Wasn't fresh. And then when I tried to go to sleep with the psychedelic ones, those are the ones where I wouldn't even be sleeping. I would feel like I'm falling, like if I'm laying in the bed.
Oh, everybody's felt like that before.
Yeah, but this
I felt
made
like
it
that too.
happen all the time. So as
I
my
don't like
body
that.
was relaxing with those, I would all of a sudden be like, oh.
Yeah, and now your heart's like this.
Right, and then
now
I
you're anxious.
calm back down again, and then it did it again, and it was not a good experience.
I wouldn't like that either. So I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
But I did get this stuff, the AGZ stuff.
Yeah.
So I like AG1 in the morning. That's like my greens powder probiotic. It's got all the nutrition shit in it, which I like. It's great on an empty stomach, starts my day. I love it. Take it with me wherever we go. Well, they have a new product where it was AGZ to help you like calm down at night. Yeah, relax, help you sleep, rest, restored, all that. You're supposed to take it 90 minutes before. And you just mix it. I mix it with hot water. It tastes like chocolate mint, hot chocolate.
Like you're on the cruise ship.
It was great. I loved it. It tastes great. So I took it 90 minutes before, and probably 30 minutes into that 90 minutes, my body was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is
Like
nice.
a warm pillow.
Yeah.
I think our younger one just told the other one to shut the fuck up.
I didn't hear that.
I heard that. His little squeaky voice. Shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure we heard that. That stays in the podcast. The little one just said, shut the fuck up.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That language is thrown around here pretty often.
Yes, it is.
So.
But no, I'm pretty sure I just heard him say, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I think we're good now. I think he told him to shut the fuck up, and we're good to go.
Okay, great.
Yeah, good.
Carry on. So anyways, the AGZ for me, it made me just really relax. It was nice and wonderful. Like, I don't think I would need it every day. I think it's a thing for me that would be like, on vacation, because I sleep like shit on vacation.
I would say vacation would be the numero uno.
Or if I'm like just zipped up someday and I like can't bring it down.
Worked too long throughout the entire day
Yeah.
on the blue screen computers.
Well, yeah, and that's my whole job. I'm looking at my phone all fucking day.
It gets to a point where it gets too long, and
Yeah.
then you're just like, your brain is just like, we're not turning off tonight.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's when and you're gonna know when that happens. You're
I
gonna
will.
be like, Ming. You're like,
Yep.
you know what? I need this.
Yep.
And I have a feeling you're gonna need it more often during the summer
Oh my God.
than during the school year.
I feel like, okay, today I was like, okay, it's the middle of February. I feel like summer is going to be here in 5 minutes.
It is. It's around the corner. We
And
were
I'm
talking about
not-
that at work.
I'm not ready for them to be home all fucking day.
Then they finally get out of school, and you're like, yes, I do not have to drive or
I don't have to drive, I don't have to make
pick 'em up.
lunches, I don't have to do
any of that.
homework, like all the shit done with
So when that happens, the first 2 weeks is peak heaven. You're just like, oh, this is great.
No alarm.
No alarm.
Yeah, great.
Just like everything's great.
We had 3 vacations last summer.
Right, you're right. So
we had 2 weeks of yay.
You wanted the 2
when
weeks.
we went on a trip.
You didn't want it right away because normally the day after the kids get out of school,
Yeah, we
we're
go.
gone. And then you're like, that's way too fucking long.
is.
I agree with you. And then we did 2 weeks vacation.
Then I went up to
You
Illinois.
went up to go see your people. I gave our gentlemen a choice if they wanted to go up or if they wanted to go to Disney World. Which one do you think they
They
picked?
chose Bros Weekend at Disney
Bros
World.
Weekend, and they
I got
remember it. Yep,
I
they
know.
remember that. And then that was good though, because you're like, you packed their suitcases in 15 minutes. I could not keep them out of the house long enough.
Oh yeah, because it was a surprise. They didn't know.
Right, they didn't know because I was like, let's go for a bike ride.
That's
They're
right.
like, yeah. I was like, all right, maybe I can keep them like entertained. Like, let's try to stay out. And they were not happy. And I'm like,
Well, while you were gone, I grabbed suitcases. I
you
threw
were
them in my closet. And I was and I didn't fold shit. I just threw
Just threw it in
everything
there.
in there. Just threw it in there. I'm like, I'll fold it in there and get it nice later when they go to bed. Just threw everything in there, all their clothes, all the vitamins, like all their shit, so they wouldn't notice,
wouldn't know.
right? And they didn't, of course. And so we had them all packed. And so you were taking me to the airport the next day.
That's right.
And so we packed my suitcase. I was bringing a big suitcase for my sister.
Oh, that's right.
Because I was going to bring
The clothes.
leftover
That's
clothes
right.
from
So
our
we
kids.
needed to bring 2 suitcases.
So here's the trick. The trick was I had my suitcase for Illinois, which was a carry-on. We had a big suitcase, which we filled with all of your shit and the kids. All 3 of you was in one big suitcase. And then the stroller was
That's
there.
right.
So they thought those were the clothes for their cousin.
Then you were like, oh, I just got a text. I don't need to bring this big suitcase full of clothes anymore.
I know. I was like, can you believe
that?
your aunt called me? I don't need
so
it.
then
Blah, blah, blah.
I said to you, why don't you get walking the elevators and I will get the suitcase. And then they thought we were going home.
Right.
And they were like, And then I was like, well, would you guys rather go home or would you rather go to Disney World? And they were like, Disney World. And I was like, where do you think we're staying? And then they were like, Grand Floridian. I was like, no,
not quite. Not this time.
Not that one. But
we're ready.
But we're going to go to the beach club because you guys like the beach club, right? Because it was the best deal at the time. And then, that was the second vacation. I remember that. And then we had 2 more weeks or 2.5 weeks. And then we went on the cruise. Yeah. And then 2 weeks after that, they started school. So we planned.
It was perfectly executed. Yeah. So back to this point of this thing is summer seems like it's in 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I'm not ready for them to be home fucking bickering all day.
The first 2 weeks, they don't bicker. But when it starts to get long, like
you're not here, you don't know.
No, you tell me. So I'm just regurgitating what you tell me. Not last year, but the year before that, we did not plan anything correctly, and you're just like, I'm gonna fucking kill them.
Right.
Like we went on vacation immediately when they got out, and didn't do anything else for like 5 or 6 weeks, and you're like, there will be murders. You're gonna come home, and there will be murders.
Yeah, it's really hard because we don't send them to summer camp because
we don't trust the 16-year-old with the allergy stuff.
I don't trust anybody with my kids with their food allergies at all. I just don't. And I trust our oldest to be able to like differentiate what he can and cannot eat because he's old enough and smart enough to understand that. Our 6-year-old, if someone gave him a thing of goldfish, he'd be like, these are
crunchy. These taste good. And then 5 minutes later, he's going to be
barfing everywhere.
Projectile puke.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So I just don't trust a 16-year-old or even an 18-year-old to like have the wherewithal to understand that if this kid touches something with cheese or milk on it and then happens to put his finger in his nose or in his mouth, that we could have a really big fucking problem.
Yes.
So I just don't like it. Also, camps are really fucking expensive. So
yes.
Maybe I wouldn't have such a bad feeling about it if they didn't have their food allergies. You know, that's the part that makes me hold back.
Yeah, it's the food allergies.
Like this past week, right? Our little one was off school, and so we were having a date. We were on a date. He wanted to go to a restaurant. Yeah. That was his whole thing because we never go to a restaurant, right? So he was like, let's go to a restaurant. I said, okay. So I called this one. It's like maybe 15 minutes from us. I call up. Okay. Kids menu. Like, do you have a chicken nugget and a french fry? He has a dairy allergy. Okay. So all the batter has milk in it or butter or whatever. And it's all fried in a fryer with shared things like mozzarella sticks. Can't do that. Cross-contamination. Also the french fry. Like, okay, what about a hamburger? Well, we have a gluten-free bun, but like, it wasn't going to work. So I called up Red Robin. Yum. Okay. So I called them up and they have a dedicated fryer for their fries. Only thing that goes in there is their french fries. And I was able to get him a hamburger with a gluten-free bun, which we don't care. We could eat plates of gluten. It's fine. But it didn't have milk in it. So that was fine. So we went and it was great. And he had a great time. But like, the steps I have to take to
too much.
Go eat somewhere, let alone just hand my kids off to people.
Right. No, not having it. But those steak fries are good, though.
They are good.
They are very good.
That seasoning.
You could sit there and you could just pound those fries.
Which they also have that seasoning in a whole shaker on the table.
I know.
Well, you can just add. That's too much. But you could just add more.
Yeah. You could even put it in your purse and walk out with it.
If you're an old lady.
Just like my grandma.
Well, people tend to do stuff like that.
Yes, she used to put all the candies in her purse or in her plastic bag at Publix.
She'd go to Publix with the bag and then fill it
and then walk out. Now and nobody stopped her, man. She was eating high off the hog, but she was also like 92, I think,
and
with
she
dementia.
Also had Alzheimer's, right?
It was cranking in there, yeah. So she wasn't doing okay, but still is pretty funny though because
she didn't just like turn into a robber. Like,
no,
there was stuff going on.
Yeah, she's like, fuck this. I don't need to pay for this. This is bullshit.
My grandma could fucking eat. Okay, and if she didn't, you better package that up. I don't care if there's 2 bites left.
Coming home.
Give it to me. I'm taking it.
Bring it. I'm going to eat that later.
My grandma could eat. My mom's mom. You're not
going to eat that later.
Oh, you think she's going to waste that?
Well,
Absolutely not.
I'm
Same
sorry,
with
but
my
that
mom.
that goes along with your mom. With
She's not wasting
not going to waste
shit.
that. I paid $5 for that. I'm going to get
It's coming
all
home.
all $5 for that.
It's coming home. Same thing. And I'm going to call my mom out. Okay. She pours herself a glass of milk. Okay. If she poured too much, which often she does, I don't know how she doesn't figure out the amount that she would like per serving.
I want 16 ounces of milk. Glug, 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 glug,
She
glug.
drinks some, then she put it back in the fridge, uncovered. And what would happen is she'd leave it in there. It would get extra cold. But then there'd be like this film on the top of whatever that is when milk sits open in a refrigerator. And she'd drink all that. You don't pour that out. You drink that.
Well, that's the exact opposite at my house. At least with my mom, she is just the fucking clean house out. We never had to worry about anything rotting, which was number one. So she would just gone. Oh, you were still eating that? Sorry, you didn't eat it fast enough. Trash.
Oh, don't worry. There was one time, I think it was after college. Maybe we were married. I don't know. But I went to my mom's house and I opened up the freezer and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, no, I was there with you.
Were you
when
with
you
me?
started pulling?
When I cleaned out her freezer?
When you started cleaning out the freezer, I was there too. We
Were we married?
We were either engaged or we were just married.
Okay.
And we were there, and you were pulling stuff. You pulled out
bread from 1998.
Yeah, from 1998. This is like 2000 and it's 2005, 6, 7,
Yes.
somewhere in there.
Yes.
And it was during the winter too, because I remember I shoveled the snow for her driveway there.
Oh, okay.
And you yanked this shit out, and you go, "This is from 2000. This is from 1998 or 96.
99.
It was sometime where it was
the
such
'90s.
it was such a long time ago that we were dating.
Right.
So it's like she bought the bread from Jewel
Right.
when we were dating.
Yeah.
Put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Fast forward like
Forgot
10,
about
10,
it because
12
it got smushed back
10,
behind
12
all the other
years,
shit.
You pull out the same bread that she was
Yep.
that she bought when we were dating in high school.
I've
Fucking
graduated
bizarre.
high school. I have gone to 2 different colleges. I've moved out of state. I've gotten married, and that bread is still hanging on. Still got
It
it.
was still there, and you found it.
It's in the freezer.
Oh, it's still good.
Still good.
Still good.
And she laughed. And I went through her pantry.
And
Like
she-
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I came home and I was like, I can't. And I understand not everybody lives the way I live. And I have to remember that. She knows where her shit is, apparently. She doesn't know.
No, she
That's
doesn't
not
know.
true. She didn't know there was bread in there from 1999.
No, the one thing I give my credit to my mom for is making sure everything's up to date.
Always.
If you want to make if you're eating something, you don't have to worry about it. It's up to date. And then we go.
And she's got a backup.
And there's always a backup, so you can use as much as you want. You
Right.
could use the whole 32 ounces of ketchup. Like we're out of ketchup. No worries.
Got one right here for you.
There you go. Got you.
Always ready.
Yeah,
She's
that's
ready.
fine. And that's there you go. There's the positivity.
Yeah.
It's always ready. It doesn't matter what
Yin
it
and
is.
yang right there.
But there is some way. Are you done with that? I just started to eat, but are you done with it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not done with it. Well, I think you are. You
Well,
take
her
that shit.
I remember when we lived there for a little while, her thing, she's got the paper cups.
Oh yeah, the paper cups.
Little paper cups like this, little Dixie cups.
Just a
and
little drink.
You
Little drink.
fill it up. You have your little drink. But you put that down.
It's gone.
If you walk away from the kitchen,
It's gone.
out.
Out.
Bye.
Gone. Bye. Well, you can just get another one. Yes, I know that.
Yeah,
this
but
is my.
this one was still good.
This is my third cup. They keep disappearing.
I know.
Same thing with the kid when the grandkids come over. They place their cup down. Where'd my cup go? It's in the garbage. You're done. You are done. There's another one. You grab another one.
Your dad loves ice.
Yeah, I know.
He cannot drink a drink without ice. Like when they come over, if we have dinner.
No, ice to the top. Crunch it. Get me. I need more. Smash that shit in there. More ice, and then fill it up with fucking water.
3
beverage.
ounces of water.
3 ounces of water.
lemonade.
No wonder you're drinking. You're not drinking that much fluid.
Right.
It's all ice. But I'll tell you what, it's cold.
Ooh, it's
Ooh,
cold.
It's so cold. It's fucking cold.
The only time I like a cold drink is if I'm hot. Like if I'm outside at Disney World,
You
I
gotta
want
worry
some
about
cold
shitting.
water.
You did that once. And
I
then
did.
Then you had to worry about shit, and you got into the car, and you're like, I think I'm gonna shit all over the place. I was like, oh, that's great. Well, we have an hour and 45-minute ride home, so let me know if we need to pull over. Yeah. Which reminds me, when we went on our anniversary cruise
this past year.
No, when we first got married.
Our honeymoon. That's called a honeymoon.
I'm sorry, honeymoon. Our honeymoon cruise. We left at like to go to Port Canaveral. 3/4 of the way there, you're like, oh my god, I have to go poo so bad. And we couldn't find any place to go poo because it was like the turnpike and we couldn't get off the turnpike. And then you found like this rinky dink convenience store and someone was in there already dumping and you had to wait. And then they finally got out and you went in there and you got to enjoy their smell and you almost turtle headed right into your pants. I remember that. And you got back in the, I was sitting there and you got back and you're like,
I almost didn't make it.
I almost didn't make it. That was close.
All I know is on that cruise, because it was the first time we'd ever been on a cruise, we brought Dramamine.
Because, that was the worst.
Because we thought
didn't know.
we're going to be seasick. We want to make sure that we don't feel seasick. We took so many naps the first I 2 days.
I was like,
so tired.
Man, this cruise is, I must have been really overworked. Oh, God.
Let's go take a nap.
Ooh, let's take a nap.
And we did.
And we napped for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we got up and was like, oh, let's go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And got something to eat. Like, man, I'm tired. Let's take another nap. Oh,
yeah. And then the next day, same thing.
Same
and
thing.
then we were like,
why don't we stop taking this?
let's see if we stop taking it. I think maybe it's making us really drowsy.
And then, so the second part of the cruise, we were like, all right, let's activities. And this, the first part of the cruise was like, man, I'm so fucking relaxed.
I know, so
Man, they said cruises were relaxing, but this is next level relaxing.
We're not nappers. We're not napping people.
No, I don't
So when
nap.
we're like, oh, let's go lay down, we take a fucking nap.
We literally slept for like an hour and a half. And we woke up like, man, and you wake up like weak, like back to turning in your pants on the on the cruise. No, if you like when you leave the house, you're like, I kind of feel like I have to go pee. Then go pee, because 15 minutes from now you're gonna be like, I really gotta pee. So if you're going someplace that you're okay with peeing at, then that's fine. But if you're going to like Home Depot, oh God, you don't want to go pee at Home Depot. That is not a place to go.
No, and I'll tell you, in any public bathroom, when they have the air blowers.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are horrible.
My God.
In my brain, I envision the germs blowing off.
Just
and
everywhere.
then going in there and then getting
and you breathe it in. I know. I can't
stand it. And then normally when I see this happen, since I go to a lot of public restrooms because I'm out driving all the time to service work, the people that do that don't even use soap.
Okay.
They rinse their hands.
Great.
And then do that. I was like,
okay.
There's no point.
No, it's so gross. If we go into a bathroom where that's the only option, I will wipe my hands on my pants.
Yeah, well, you'll see me come out like when we're at Disney. If they don't have like the automatic like towel things, you have to use the lever or the air blower. No, I'll walk out with dripping hands and I'll go find some napkins. I'll find napkins and wipe my hands with napkins and throw them away. That's what I'll do.
Yeah. No, I don't like the blowers. I don't use them. Or even worse, the ones you have to put your hands in like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I remember when they first came out thinking that those were cool, right?
Well, it says Dyson on it. Those were the Dyson ones.
Right. So, and I love a Dyson product.
Not those, though.
But that, it's like, if you don't wash your hands.
Doesn't matter. That means you get them wet and then the bacteria from your hands gets everywhere.
All in there.
It's all in there. Yeah, that's where usually
it's just a cesspool of gross.
Cesspool of shit bacteria.
Nope.
That's where cryptosporidium comes from.
I hate all of that. No, I don't like any of those.
That's what with the pools, the public pools.
Don't tell me that, because last year we went to Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, I don't. It's cryptosporidium. That's what that is. It's poop. It's poop in the water that's not disinfected. And then you see the people at the pools,
at the hotels,
and at the hotels, and at the water park.
Yeah, but then sometimes there's little kids in the pool with their little water diapers.
Oh, it's like I'm like, you shouldn't be in here with that.
Don't go in there.
That's how the cryptosporidium passes. Oh my God. Is that I'm not saying that's not okay for a kid to go into the pool.
Right.
But like if you're not really 100% potty trained, that's a gray area of
it should be a separate pool.
It gets a gray area where it infects everybody else.
Yeah.
So then what has to happen is, just because I've been doing this for so long, then you got to crank up the chlorine in the pool, and then you get out and you're like, man, my skin's so dry, man, I stink like chlorine. Yeah, somebody probably shit or something in there and they had to jack up the chlorine, and that's why that's like that.
It's nasty.
If you are smelling chlorine,
I talked about this on a live a few weeks ago.
Did you?
I did. And people were like, oh my God.
It's right, you learned it from me. If you're smelling chlorine, the chlorine is not working anymore because it's already used up.
Yep.
You want to smell nothing. If you smell nothing, you're good.
That's what I said. If you open up a jug of chlorine and you smell it,
it's disinfecting
you put your
something.
face right up to it. It smells like nothing.
Same thing that goes with the pool. When you get out of the pool and you smell your skin and you smell like chlorine, that means the pool just disinfected what was on your body.
Yeah.
And that's why you fucking smell like that. And then everyone's like, oh, I thought it was the exact opposite. No. You want to get in and get out of the water and smell like nothing, even though there's chlorine in there. You know you were clean.
Yeah.
That's my parting words to you.
The grossest pools, in my opinion, are on a cruise ship.
Yes, and the gentleman that I've been working with for decades at this point likes to wake up, do water aerobics in the pool
On a cruise?
on the cruise, and then gets into the spas on the cruise. And I said, you and I have been doing this for half of our life. What on earth? Why would you get into this hot tub when you know damn well what's in that fucking water? Oh, I only get in when it's fresh water, and then, I wash my ass off and everybody else can sit in it. And I was like, I like the game you're bringing. Respect on that game.
But
I like
it ain't true.
But even though they drain it, they're not changing those filters out all the time.
No.
But whatever you want to do. Cool.
You do you're on
Respect the
vacation.
game, though. I respect the game.
No. When our kids don't even like the pool that much. They like the slides and stuff. But the pool, because they're this deep.
Well, also,
some of them are a little
they're
bit
spoiled
deeper.
too, because we have a pool, and then that goes back to summertime full circle,
Yeah.
where the pool gets old after about 30 days.
Yep, and then they're done.
They don't want to go swimming anymore.
But I force them.
You have to, yeah.
I say, get in the fucking pool.
So if you start,
Go outside.
like, I remember you used to have me heat up the pool when they were still in school, like it was the end of April, beginning of May, and they started getting into the pool on the weekends. That was a bad move, because by the time summer comes around, they're already bored of the pool.
Yeah.
So you got to wait until they're out of school.
Yeah.
Then they'll get in. Then you got a good 3 weeks or so about the pool. Then you filter in your vacations, and then towards the end of the summer, you're kind of like, all right, we need to get into the pool here, and that's that full circle back.
There we go. Look at that. Look
to
at us.
the beginning.
Look at us.
It's almost like we've been doing this long enough. Anyway,
summer's going to be here in 5 minutes. All right, great. So that's it.
that's it for this
All right.
this week. Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And we'll see you later.